Hey guys, welcome back to Nico Brothers. I'm hoping you're having a great weekend. So I'm going to continue the build on the RV. Last time I got my sink installed, I was trying to get my water going. I really wanted to see the water come out of that new sink that I got there, but as soon as I turned that water pump on, I was having leaks in the bathroom, in the kitchen area. There's basically piping that's just open and water was gushing out. It was a big mess, but this time I really want to get that stuff secured, locked down, and then see that water coming out and also work on my kitchen. Basically my sink came in so I could get that installed as well, but first I need my countertop installed. Plenty of work ahead of us. Let's just go straight to it. Okay, so last time like I was talking about, I was getting water to come out right here. Let me show you what's going on. You can tell or not, but I just put tape over them from when I was painting, but all that water was just gushing out of there. So I need to go get that secure before I could actually turn my water on. So I got a new kitchen sink here. I'm gonna go ahead and open it up and see what's inside and check out my plumbing. Maybe I'll have everything I need to hook up so that my water's not going everywhere and then I can turn the water on. Or I'll see what the connections are and then go back to the hardware store and find my adapters. I'm really surprised there's not a shutoff valve right there, but I don't know if it's on the old one. Maybe we unplugged it too far up or something like that. But let's go ahead and open this up, check out our sink and check out the hardware and all the plumbing so we can get that put together. Got a cut template. That's really nice. I'm gonna need that. Okay, that's useful. Also useful. Nice little sink. Some instructions. Not a good drying rack. Wow. That is beautiful. Look at that right there. Stainless steel, looking real fancy. It's very nice and deep, so we got plenty of dishes, plenty of room, but it doesn't come with any of the faucets or any plumbing, so I'm gonna go to the parts camper and see what I can get from there. It's still nice having a parts camper, so I think this hole should be the same and hopefully it'll match up and I could use hardware out of there. But this looks great. Alright, exciting times. I went ahead and found the old one, actually, the old faucet, and I just plugged that in, so I don't have any leaks going on over there. The toilet, I'm just bypassing that little system right now. I'm just plugging it in directly, so that's not hooked up yet. I need some special adapters for that, but don't worry about it. I got the water pump going. I don't see any leaks yet. I don't hear anything. Moment of truth. Let's see if I got some water. What? Definitely got air in the lines, but whew, I'm getting water. Double check everything, make sure everything's okay. Nothing seems to be leaking. Oh, rad. That is awesome. I'll wash my hands now. Whoop, whoop. Alright, that looks great. Plenty of water too. Wow, that's crazy. I'll let the water build up first before I try the hot water. My fresh water tanks, I guess, are filling up. Very good. Alright. So man, that is just awesome to see. Working fabulously. Super happy about that. Now we can move on to my kitchen sink. Okay, so I definitely do want to think about what I'm going to do before I cut it, because once I cut this countertop again, it's going to be basically game over. So I'm planning to cut it out first and then secure it down, because over there I secured it down and then I cut the sink out, which wasn't bad. I think it worked out okay. But in this instance, it's pretty big. It's going to be messy, so I'm going to mark it up, see everything, measure it, check it out, take it out back to the shop, cut out my sinkhole, and then bring it back here and reinstall everything. That way I make a lot less of a mess inside. I don't got a vacuum, but don't have to use it that much. It'd be great. So let's go ahead and try to get this thing on there, squared away, make sure it looks straight, figured out, cut it out. So there's the idea for the sink, kind of closer to the edge, where all my plumbing is down here on this side, and I got my drawers going on over here. It's actually going to be really close. I hope it doesn't touch that drawer right here, but we'll see. We'll make it work for sure. I mean, I like it. It's definitely gonna be a nice sink, plenty of space, lots of dishes, a lot of kids. It always adds up. And then you still have a nice countertop here, and you can still put a cutting board on, so it shouldn't be too bad. And then this glass top over here, so nice flush sink, easier to wipe, easier to clean, and yet practical. Practical? Yeah. So hopefully, let's get that cut out, drop it in, and see what it looks like. All right, here we go. Got our countertop cut up and put back. So let's go ahead and get the sink in there and see how it fits. Man, this thing is deep. Look at that thing. Woo! Get all your pots and pans in there. Oh yeah. Woo-wee! That is pretty. Check it out. Got a stove over there, custom backsplash, and this custom deep sink. Looks like it's gonna be close to get it lined up with the drain, but we'll see. I'll have fun with that later. Nice. It's gonna be flush like that. Beautiful. And I guess this thing is the I don't know, deep fryer? No, I'm just kidding. I guess once you're done, you can put them in here to dry. That's nice. And then, like I said, we still have our cutting board. Oh, that's pretty. I like it. I have a piece of this left too, where I cut out for this, so I might be able to cut a square out and just put it in there as well, just for aesthetics. Even though this is so much nicer because you actually cut on it, and it's solid. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Is it worth it to cut out a piece like that, put it in there just for looks? You can put stuff on top of it, you can't really cut on it. Well, I guess it should be fine. Interesting, but it's looking good. Let's go ahead and figure out my drain. All right, so basically this is my sink part and this is underneath for the plumbing. Again, I got two males. I need to figure out a way to get these together. I'm gonna look at the old parts, basically our parts, RV camper that we have, see how that's working right there. See if I can steal some parts there or get an idea of what's going on. Go to the hardware store, redo my plumbing. My alignment's off a little bit, but there's some flex in there. I can unscrew this and this moves around a little bit, so that's not too bad. I just need to figure this out. And hopefully my height's not an issue because this is pretty deep and it's actually pretty close to each other. It's a little bit more work, but I'm sure I'll get it. Alright guys, so I went to my local hardware store, actually giving them a shout out, Ace. They were there for me. Honestly, I came with my problem, I showed them what's going on. They know what they're doing, they helped me out real quick. I got all my parts I need. I'm not a plumber. Honestly, I did this maybe a couple times, a handful of times in my life, so I'm learning. Reading all your guys' feedbacks. Thank you so much for all your support, all the information on it. I'm learning so much as I'm doing this. Like I said, I'm not a professional plumber, but I'm figuring it out with YouTube, with your comments, and just local help, asking here and there. I was reading some comments about my other faucet where I shouldn't have put it next to the outlet. I can see that now, but it's usually easier once you did it and they're like, oh yeah, I should have done it like that. Makes sense, but we'll see, we'll check it out. If need to, I'll fix that, but let's just keep going over here. Let's get this plumbing done. Let's put it together. Let's see if we get the water running. All right, so basically there it is, how the connection's gonna work, and you got a little bit of room of adjustment there, up and down, just depending on where it ends up being. Pretty cool. I mean, I'm learning a lot, but that should work. I got all the right seals in there. Let's keep going. I think this is gonna work for us. Okay, so my next step before I secure all my plumbing and get my sink in there, I need my countertop to be locked down. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it off, make sure all my little railings are good, secured, and everything underneath is nice and locked down, and then get my countertop stapled in, so that's all stable, good to go, and then I'll get my sink complete. So now I think I'm done with all my drilling and cutting and all the big heavy duty stuff. Let's go ahead and get it all buttoned up and looking good. Out of gas. I'm gonna go ahead and fill that up again so I get my AC running because it's gonna get hot in here. Be right back. There we go, ran out of gas, but now I got the AC going again, generator. It's very nice, very useful. I need the lights, getting kind of dark. But let's keep going, let's get this cleaned up and mounted. Alright guys, I think that looks pretty cool. Oh, I'm just kidding, I just wanted to see what it looks like when it's dark outside, because it is definitely dark outside, because this thing took forever. Those little clamps were kind of a pain in the butt to get around the edges, but got it done. Man, I don't know how many campers have a nice deep sink like this. This thing is crazy. Oh yeah, it's looking good, nice and clean, got it all buttoned down. Still a lot of work to do with the silicone of the edges and stuff like that, but I don't think I need anything right here since I got that tape. That's not gonna go anywhere. Oh yeah, for sure. Still, I didn't find it. I took off one from the parts camper, but I can't find it. Put it down. I'm just tired, but that's looking great. Turned out very nice, very sturdy, very secure. I just love all the attachments that come with it. Basically, as you're washing, you could put your dishes over here, let them dry, bigger stuff there, whatever you need. And then you got your cutting board. Looking good. Fancy. Plumbing turned out pretty good. Let me show you what's going on there. Sink, if I need to do anything, it's right there. It's accessible, it's pretty sweet. Got that all plumbed up nicely, so I don't worry about that. I actually put some water inside already, and I checked, nothing was leaking. It's pretty nice. Going good. You got a little catch pan there, just in case. It's fancy. Alright guys, well that's all the time we have for today. Hope you have a great weekend. We'll catch you next time.